This is the Eastern Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Saturday, July 19th. Key points to go over is that we have a red flag warning in effect for the upper Snake Plain today. That's for the combination of low humidity and gusty winds. There's also a lake wind advisory. That's in effect for the American Falls Reservoir today. And we are looking for breezy conditions expected to continue into next week. And this will be mainly affecting the Central Mountains into the Snake Plain region. Although we are looking at probably mainly dry precipitation through at least midweek. So looking at our satellite image today, you see some clouds from our previous system starting to move out of the area. Weather risk outlook just has some minor categories for the Snake Plain and the Lost River area where we have the red flag warning in effect. We do not have a red flag warning out for the Magic Valley. We think it's a little too marginal there. Although some areas like around Shoshone and Craters of the Moon could possibly see some of that red flag criteria this afternoon. And then in the Central Mountains, fuels are not quite ready yet. So even though you have wind humidity there that will be very close to critical conditions, the fuels are not quite ready yet for red flag warnings there. And then otherwise, as we go through Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, mainly looking at a wind humidity threat, mainly across the Snake Plain, Lost River area, and once again, kind of around that Shoshone Craters area up in there for critical, potential of critical winds and humidity. So looking at our high temperatures today, generally looking at highs in the upper 80s to right around 90 degrees for most locations. Humidities today generally in the teens across most areas. Highest wind gusts this afternoon, once again, in the Limhi region and Central Mountains down into the Snake Plain. We'll see wind gusts in the 25 to 35 miles per hour. You could have a few gusts up a little bit higher, especially on the ridge tops. Looking at our high temperatures for tomorrow, generally in the upper 80s to low 90s across most of the area. Humidities, once again, mainly in the teens across much of the region. And once again, looking at breezy conditions across the upper Snake Plain and the Central Mountains tomorrow, generally 25 to 35 mile per hour gusts there. As we go into Monday, once again, temperatures roughly around 90 degrees. Lowest humidities, generally in the teens. We are looking at a possibility of a stray shower Sunday into Monday, kind of trying to work into North Idaho as a very weak disturbance starts to move in that area. That might allow the humidities to stay up just a little bit up in northern Limhi, maybe western Custer. But generally, most of the region will see humidities down in the teens on Monday as well. Highest wind gusts Monday afternoon, still rather breezy across most of the area, generally 25 to 30 miles per hour across the Central Mountains and the upper Snake Plain as well. So just to summarize, red flag warning in effect for today. Upper Snake Plain, low humidity and gusty winds are the main culprits. And a lake wind advisory is in effect for the American Falls Reservoir, looking for sustained winds of about 20 miles per hour today on the reservoir with some gusts up to about 30 miles per hour this afternoon. Breezy conditions will continue into next week, mainly affecting the Central Mountains and Snake Plain. So that concludes this morning's briefing, and if you have any questions or comments, please let us know. Thank you.